I think Foles can be gone if he wins. If he wins,
agree with you.
And
Even if he
loses, there's still a possibility. There's still a possibility there because obviously no Wentz is getting a job back. There's no question about that. That would be stupid. But so it's pretty much just does Foles have any trade interest to other teams?
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
There are a lot of quarterback needy teams out there.
Yes, absolutely.
Cleveland.
How about the Jets?
No.
How about Denver?
Really? Foles? You don't want
I don't
Foles
want
on
Nick
the Jets?
Foles.
You don't want Nick Foles?
Wow.
Right?
I don't think I want Nick Foles.
I think he looks solid.
I think it's just all hype. It's just all hype this season, like it was.
Okay.
Dominic, he won 2 playoff games. That's not hype. That's skill.
Well, I don't like Nick Foles. I personally don't like Nick Foles, and I wouldn't want him as a Jets quarterback.
That's fair.
Okay. And also,
you're allowed not to like him, I guess.
I didn't go back to my picks. Personally, it kills me to say, but I will predict the Patriots to win this. And one of the reasons why I am predicting the Patriots is that I always go against them, and they always win. So I'm going to try and swap it now and see if that happens. But I'm going to have
I'm telling you, bro. It's the Patriot way. Every time they get in the Super Bowl,
24-21.
they find a way.
24-21.
They find a way. It's
They
not
do.
fair.
It's
really
so
not fair.
ridiculous.
Playoff Tom Brady is ridiculous.
Yes, he is. I mean, what can you say about the Patriots that hasn't already been said? When you think the end is near, they find a way to pull something out of their hat. It's amazing. You thought the suspension was going to do them in. They win the Super Bowl. We thought that the ESPN article might do something. They end up winning. It's a joke. I mean, I don't remember a time when the Patriots were bad. I mean, it's just a joke.
Not really. They just didn't have Tom Brady that one season, but they still won 11-5.
They had Matt Castle.
I mean, it's
they had
unbelievable.
Belichick. That's the issue. They had Bill Belichick.
It's Belichick.
It is Belichick.
Brady can
Brady
retire.
too, but it is Belichick.
All right, yes, Brady is obviously one of the main pieces there, but I have a feeling that even if Brady retires, as long as Belichick is still there, that'll be at least a productive team.
They're going to go out together.
Least.
Do you think the Patriots will become not like bad, but like a little bit like taking a step down when they lose Patricia and McDaniels?
No, because you still have Belichick. It's that simple. You've still got the best head coach in NFL history. I don't give a damn who the coordinators are. They could have me as the offensive coordinator.
I think you'll do a good job.
Thank you. I would
which one, offense or defense?
Well, Brian Flores, from what I've heard, is going to get the defensive job, so I'll take offense.
Okay.
I'll groom their quarterback of the future. The Patriots are a team that's going to draft a quarterback this year. You watch.
They have to.
They could draft Luke Falk, Mason Rudolph. They really could.
Mason Rudolph, please, no.
What, you like Mason
I
Rudolph?
like Mason Rudolph, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. But, I totally see your point with the Patriots losing some of their main pieces in terms of their coaches, but...
So you don't think they're going to take a hit at all?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
They've been through that process before, I feel like, with losing their offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators, and you see it doesn't really affect them. It just happened in the past, so I don't think anything is going to change.
It's because look at who's at the helm, like you made that point earlier.
Exactly, it's Belichick. I don't care who...
And the whole team is a system team. I mean, come on. Before Damian Amendola, Chris Hogan got to the team, were they that good at wide receivers? Amendola, you can argue a little bit on the Rams. Yeah,
nowhere near as good as he is now.
Exactly, exactly.
Absolutely.
And, Edelman, I won't take away his talent. He's a good slot
I like
wide
Edelman.
receiver. But do you realize they don't have one big guy to go up and get it? It's all small slot receivers. Brandon Cooks is small. It's small and fast.
Gronkowski's a big guy.
All right, other than Gronkowski, I'm talking about the wide receiver position.
Oh, okay.
In terms of weapons,
he's kind of like a wide receiver the way he plays, man.
Practically, yeah. So that's a nice little bonus at the tight end position. A big freak like him. But and also they don't really have like a all like 5-star running back. I will admit, though, Deion Lewis has been stepping up his game, and it's really, But again, you always
the Patriots have never really had a great running back.
They never have a great anything except for quarterback. If you think
wide
about
receivers, Wes Welker.
All right, yes, fine, yes.
You never thought Kevin Falk was a great running back for them back then?
What about,
I thought he was a great.
What about Curtis Martin? At the time.
I'm talking about since Curtis
That was
Martin.
after his prime.
Okay.
Since Curtis Martin. They've never really had that great running back. I mean, Colts never did either, and that's part of the reason why the Colts only won one Super Bowl with Peyton
Adrian
Manning.
James, you can argue, was pretty good during his time.
Yeah, James was pretty good, but he was never... I'm not taking anything away from Edgar and James, but James, Falk, they were never at that Barry Sanders, Jim Brown level where they can be the difference maker for a Super Bowl team. No, it was always the quarterback. It's always been Tom Brady. Even in Brady's losses, he plays well. In those 2 Super Bowls that they lost against the Giants, Tom Brady played like a winning quarterback.
In all of their Super Bowls, they've been close.
I've got news for you. Brady was better than Manning in those 2 Super Bowls.
He was.
I mean, there's no question about that. I understand Eli's the 2-time MVP, but you take a look at the body of work. Brady was a million times better. Eli just turned it on when it mattered most. And you know what? There is something to be said about that. I'm not taking anything away from Eli Manning, but, you know, it's just at the end of the day, until Tom Brady decides he's done with winning, we're going to be lamenting the fact that the Patriots play in the AFC East. And I got news for you. Belichick and Brady are going out together. Mm-hmm. It's that simple.
That would only make sense, man.
Yeah.
Do you even see a timeline? Because they have no signs of slowing down.
No, age is just a number. I mean, the reality is, if Tom Brady keeps playing at an elite level, at this level, I don't give a damn how old he is. He could be 20, he could be 40, he could be 147 years old. If he's still playing at this level, the Patriots will still be competitive.
And it's unbelievable, a guy 40 years old starting in the Super Bowl. I mean, we don't think about
the
that,
oldest
but
one to do it.
He can go up to 45, he says. So, I mean,
Would you take it away from him?
No, I couldn't. But it's just annoying to see as a fan, a sports fan, that, you know, the Patriots have that organization that has been.
Well, how do you think Dominic and I feel as Jets
I mean,
fans?
yeah, you guys are in that division, so it's just like you.
we lose to them twice, to the Jets,
and then
it's unbelievable.
You know, I have to admit, I was in Philly this past weekend too, and you know, I have to admit, their fans, you know, they're crazy about this. You know, they're really looking forward to it. There was Eagles colors everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
You know, all
Eagles
like on
fans,
the streets, everywhere.
Say what you want about Philly fans, but they are passionate.
Yeah,
they show up.
They do show up. There's no question about that. Even Sixers games, when they were bad, the place was rocking. Mm-hmm. Philly fans are bad fans, but they're passionate.
And what's awesome about their arenas, too, all of the arenas are right in the same like area. You know, like literally right next to each other. There's
you
just
could
one
walk
big
from one to the other.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And Pat's and Geno's aren't that far away from each other, so you can get a nice cheesesteak and compare the two, which I want to do next time I'm there. I like Philly. Philly's a nice city. My mom used to live there.
I like Philly, too.
Really? Your mom used to live there?
My mom used to live in Philly. She did her internship in Philly, because she's a doctor, and you got to do an internship, and I think she did her internship in Philly. I know she lived in Philly for a little bit.
I haven't been to Philadelphia in like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I honestly want to go back. It's a very nice city from what I remember. Just if you wear anything New York, like you're going to get something thrown at you.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're going to like a Flyers games and you're wearing like Rangers or Islanders, your tires might get slashed if you have a New York license plate, apparently and allegedly.
We do have a
we were fine.
We do have a caller on the line. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
Hi, guys. How we doing?
Doing good. Is this Jim from Montauk?
Yes, it is.
Jim,
hey, Jim. How are you, buddy?
All right. Quick question. I know you're up against the bottom of the ninth.
But we got a little time.
Okay. Gun to your head. New York Jet fans, all 2 of you.
We're the only 2 that are left.
Tyrod Taylor or Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
These guys are sold on Kirk Cousins, Jim.
I don't understand it.
Can you look to see how old Taylor is, Eric?
Tyrod Taylor, yeah, sure.
I believe they're both the same age.
Are they both 29?
Close to it, yeah.
At the end of the day, Cousins has a playoff win under his belt. He's a good quarterback, good pocket quarterback. I think Jeremy Bates would be able to work really well with him. And by the way, my mom just texted me. It was an internship in Philly. So you see that, Mom? I pay attention to you.
There you go.
But you have to
Taylor is 28.
So he's 1 year younger than Cousins.
Difference.
I say you have to spend the money on Kirk Cousins simply because you haven't had a quarterback, at this level. I'm not saying he's elite. I'm not saying he's a franchise, but he's someone.
No, he's a franchise quarterback.
Well, yeah, because he's going to be there for a while. Yes, so it's going to be a long-term deal. And
elite is the most overused word in football.
Yeah,
it's hard to use.
People said Joe Flacco.
Bingo.
Joe Flacco. That's the perfect example.
And Eli Manning too. I got news for you. Eli's not elite. When he won those 2 Super Bowls, he wasn't elite.
But with the Jets system they have now, they can't do anything in the draft. They can't do anything in the draft when it comes to quarterback.
Trade up?
All right. I'm not ruling that out. I think if
I
they
don't
want
the Jets to trade up.
Exactly. I think if you're a Jet fan, you don't want
this team can't develop quarterbacks.
Exactly.
They have to get one who's already developed.
Jacob, you want Barkley, correct?
I want Barkley.
Yeah, Dominic wants
Barkley.
I want Harold Landry, outside linebacker out of Boston College. I really like him. I don't think Bradley Chubb's a true outside linebacker, to be honest with you. I see him more as a defensive end.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Jim, thanks for the call.
All right, guys,
really fast. Hold on, Jim. Before you go, what's your Super Bowl pick?
New England, 31-24.
Wow, high-scoring game.
Scoreboard.
I like that. All right, Jim, now I'll let you go. Thank you.
Okay, guys, take care.
Take care, Jim.
All right, we got about 1.5 minutes left. It's time for the bottom of the ninth. Brandon, we'll start with you.
Yeah, man, this weekend's gonna be a great weekend. Super Bowl party hosted by yours truly, Jacob Volk.
Yours truly means you.
I mean, the truly Jacob Volk.
The true Jacob Volk. I'm the real Jacob Volk.
Please stand up.
Do I need to play my liner
Please
again?
No. But yeah, it's gonna be a great weekend. Hopefully the Patriots lose, but I do
need to play it.
Volk.
Yeah.
There it is.
Rita's gonna have this play under. It's for the bottom of the line.
It's a distraction, like choking Noah, like that kind of distraction.
Oh, gee whiz. Dominic?
Mine goes back to what we were just talking about. I have to bring it up with the New York Jets. You can't let Kirk Cousins fall past you. I'm very scared that you're going to see them resign Josh McCown and draft a quarterback because that's the most realistic option. And I'm very scared about it, but I think it's up there because I think he's going to be a Denver Bronco, Kirk Cousins.
I will tear McCagnon a new one.
Yeah, so will I, but
he doesn't get Cousins.
We got to face the facts.
Eric?
Yeah,
face the facts. This is the facts.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay,
oh my gosh.
That was more a visual gag, but thank you for that. I enjoyed that.
Wait. Hold on.
Perfect. Two drums and a cymbal fall off a cliff. But on Tuesday, January 31st marks the birthday of Jackie Robinson, who would have been 99 years old.
Happy birthday to Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
Who is that guy? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no, just a cultural influence on the world.
They named the inner borough after him. No big deal. So, Oscar Gamble passed away on Wednesday at the age of 68 from an ameloblastic carcinoma, which is a form of cancer. Guy had awesome hair, and I've met him, saw him at a bunch of old-timers day games, will be missed. And Roswell Butler also passed away on Wednesday at the age of 38 from a car accident.
Young man.
And you know what? Guys, just drive safely. I'm going to do a PSA here. A car is no different than a gun. They're both deadly weapons.
Yes,
you need a
they
license for both. It's just... That's what people don't get around here, man. The people who drive at this college are nuts.
That's
you
true.
take your life in your own hands. It's a deadly weapon, guys. Use your noodles! All right. Looks like we're about out of time here on Beyond the Game. For Brandon Johnson, Dominic Arbolino, and Eric Fischetti, I am Jacob Volk saying that they want me to play third base like Brooks Robinson, but I think I'd play it more like Mel Brooks.